Welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Celestian Tales, Old North. I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion, and in the last episode we got to the Needle and found the World Enders. They were marching. We don't really know where they were marching, but it's our job to come back to Archer and tell him about it. And he seems happy to see it. How did it go, squires? Were you able to spot the Enders? We did. They were marching the White Rock Hills from the coasts of World's End. Did you count their numbers? How many were there? They were a bit too far for us to count, but Ilian could spot them well. Ili saw more than 100 back there, and that's not all of them. The Enders kept marching out from the coast. All of them might be twice or thrice what we saw. What? That means 200 or 300 of those brutes? I thought the Durandos are guarding White Rock. How did they pour through? This is not good. Not good at all. You've done well, squires. I'll inform the Lord General about this. He would like to see you, I bet. A battle is coming very, very soon. Well, oh, look at that. Are we gonna gain a level out of that? Oh, nope, not quite. We're way too over level to gain a level from these kinds of things. Unfortunately, I bet you that we're not going to get a army battle like you would in Suikoden, which is kind of too bad because I absolutely love Suikoden. And actually, before we go talk to the Lord General, we should try to look for upgrades that we can do, because I know we can now upgrade the Ritual Blade, which I think would be nice. There you go. And yeah, we still can't upgrade the other stuff, but I will equip Arya with it. She's going to take a dip in battle, in attack, sorry, but I'm doing it because I think having her as a healer is really her role in this party. So let's. And anything interesting to buy here? Not really. We've seen everything here, and I don't need money, so I'm not gonna sell any of the loot. So I don't think there's anything here that I need to re-explore. So let's go and see what the Lord Commander might have to say. All the tents seem to be open now. Can I go talk to some of the legendary heroes? Okay, so this one's empty. Is this somewhere I can go? Oh no, that was the church, I believe. And I don't think anybody got wounded. People got close, but no one actually died. So here you go. That's now open. Ooh, let's just steal from the Lord Commander. And we got a great axe. I don't know if that was a Lord Commander's tent, but it was somebody that was important. Oh, wow. Pretty big upgrade, actually. But it's already a C+ sword. So, I don't think we can upgrade it right away. Not yet, anyway. And this... Okay, so she's not here, but before we do all that, let's check if we can actually upgrade this great axe. I doubt it, but might be worth checking into. And no, we cannot, which is fine. It's fine. It lowers his defense though, which is not ideal, but that's okay. Oh, we've got that serious music going on. We should go on the offensive. Choke them on White Rock Hills before they pour out there. They've already started marching down the hills. We won't be in time. And if we fight them in the open, we'll lose too many of our people. Then what's your suggestion, Marianne? We can't stay here and wait for them to come with Moncalm and Farblade crumble. While Moncalm and Farblade crumble, we can't charge blindly either. We won't have enough men for the offensive on the shores.
You're both right. We should go on the offensive and defensive at the same time. What the hell are you talking about, Sev?
If you mean a pincer attack, forget it. We can't afford to split our forces thin. If they turn and focus on one side, there'd be too many casualties.
We're not splitting our forces. The combined army shall go on the offensive. As for the defensive side, we shall ask Farblade.
The soldiers of Durandal have dwindled in number, defending the hills and waiting for us. They're mending wounds and counting bodies, and you'd ask them to hold the line?
No, not the Durandal soldiers. We'll need Farblade itself to be the defense team. The city's walls are formidable, and its castle upon a hill is very defensible. If we can goad the Enders to attack there, the city itself should be able to hold them for a while. And while they're busy at it, we come from the back and squeeze them dead. Good plan, Sev, but it'll be a pain in the ass to execute.
The Lady Durandal is a reasonable woman. I'm sure she can see through your plans. But I imagine the rest of her generals won't happily agree to have their city besieged.
I might be able to help with that. I'm listening, Sir Astori. As Sir Astor said, many of the Durandal soldiers are currently wounded. They'll need medical supplies, but can't get much because they're too busy fighting. If I could bring them some of ours, I'm sure it'll be an interesting incentive. That could work indeed, but our supplies aren't exactly abundant either. If something goes wrong and we have higher casualties than expected, it'll be a tough recovery, and then it's an uphill battle from there on. Indeed so, but if we succeed, we'll push back the Enders at the same time. Help the Durandals. What do you think about this scenario, Lord Severin? Very well, we shall take that risk. Take half of all our medical supplies with you, Sir Astori. Make sure the Durandals are cooperative. I'll get right on it, Lord General. Our point of attack shall be Longtooth Pass, the fork between here, Farblade, and White Rock. We'll move out at noon 3 days from now. Get your troops ready, you two. On it, Sev. No need to tell me twice.
The three of us fighting together again. It's like old times, isn't it? Well, no time to waste then. I'll have the paladins ready. And just random squires are spying on this war room meeting thing. Then what would you have me do, Lord General? While the army marches to fight the Enders, you will stay here. Really? Thank the Deus. I mean, it's unfortunate I can't join the fight. Your task will be to guard our supplies in this camp. Keep an eye out for scouts and make sure there's food and bandages for the army when it returns. Take these squires, they'll help you in your task. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, you mean we won't be joining the fight itself? That's correct, Squire. I expect you to follow orders. Can you do it? Alright, fine. Good, then this meeting is dismissed. Get some rest, squires. You'll need all your strength in 3 days. Why, we're just guarding supplies. They're not even supposed to get to us. Oh boy. Should I rest? I might as well. He told us to, and it's in 3 days, so I don't think we'll be sleeping for 3 days. Now we're well rested and praying here. Why isn't she praying in the church tent? Hey, what's Arya doing on the ground like that? Arya? Guess she's deep in prayer. Bam! Hitting her. Yeah, go, bam, bam! Illy doesn't understand. Is Arya alright? Oh, Illy, come on. Hello, Ilian calling Arya here. Ilian, hast thou no respect for a person deep in prayers? A prayer? Was Arya praying by kneeling on the ground like that? Indeed, I was uttering my prayers to Deus Valorous, pleading for his blessing. With it, we shall obtain victory in the battle against the world enders. Alas, with thy interference, my prayers were not as focused as it should have been. Well, if your faith is shaken so easily, Arya. Hilly is sorry, Arya. She didn't know that Arya was praying in such an odd manner. Odd? How is kneeling in front of a shrine considered odd? Doth thee not pray to the elven gods in such manners? Gods? What kind of gods are you talking about, Arya? Ili doesn't remember praying to any kind of creature, neither has she seen other elves do it. Wait, art thou saying that all elves believe in no such greater power? Doth thee not worship some kind of nature spirit, or the like? No, Ili never knew of elves worshipping anything. 'Tis a new kind of knowledge for me, Ilian. Are indeed all of thy kin faithless? I find it difficult to even imagine a proper society to stand without faith. What then keeps them from anarchy? What laws and norms apply to thy kin? You're right, Arya. What rules do we have? We just sort of understand each other, I guess. The thing we shouldn't do, the things we're expected to do. Ili has been taught of these unwritten rules since little. She just naturally follows them. Such a simplistic approach to governing. Meanwhile, we humans need to cling to Deus Valoris, constantly asking for his guidance. Ah, is Deus Valoris the god that Arya worships? Thou art correct. He is the being supreme who created all of us. All of us? Including elves and worldenders? Yes, Ilian, all of us. Then what if the worldenders also pray to him? He will not protect them. They do not worship him like we do. But why doesn't Deus bless all of his creations? Doesn't the Deus tell the worldenders to worship him like he told humans? I do not claim to know all about the will of the Deus, Ilian, but I do know this. He taught us to protect our realm, to keep what is ours from those who wish to harm it, and I know that by performing his commands we shall receive his blessings. That is enough knowledge for me. Ili is still confused about all these worshipping things, but Ili understands that it's important to Arya and other humans. This is a little heavy-handed a bit, I feel like I'm in the /r/atheism right now. She promises not to bother Arya or anyone else when they're praying. I verily appreciate thy tolerance, Ilian. Now if thou shalt excuse me, I need to perform another of the day's rituals. Oh, Arya, Ili forgot to ask something. What is it? Ili doesn't worship the Deus. Will he protect her in this war? He will, Ilian. 'Tis because I prayed for thee as well. At least, Arya seems like a good person and her faith is, comes from a good place, kind of. She started off kind of awkwardly executing a bandit. But the whole, Ilian, some childlike creature, making her look like a dumbass is a little heavy-handed. Especially in a world where there's actual magic, so it'd be easy to believe in something like Deus Valoris. Look at all those soldiers marching bravely in pride and glory for their realm. Why do we have to get stuck here guarding the supplies? To think I could be wrangling with an Ender right now. Stop complaining, Reynard. We've been giving an order, and we follow that. That's what soldiers do. Whining doesn't get us anywhere. Let's just make sure their supplies are safe. Fine. I'm just disappointed, that's all. Well, there you go. And now we kind of, I suppose, explore the camp. Lord Severn may not say it, but it's clear he appreciates your efforts in scouting out the Enders. Silent, capable, and loyal. That's how real men are supposed to be. I don't know about being silent. If I see something that's not right, I'd like to say a word. Nope. No, I do not feel like coming to the church tent. No, not needed. No one's wounded. Nope. Where is Sir Arthur? It's important to keep training. Okay. No, I don't feel like upgrading anything. Well, might as well look. Because the thing is, at one point, these things are going to become upgradable again. I don't know if it's a story flag, or if it's at one point it's going to be like every town has a better blacksmith, a little bit like in Suikoden. Guarding supplies can be boring, but it's what we has been tasked to us. Help me out with this, would you? Of course, let's do it, because, actually, let's go check out, can it wait a moment? Let's go check out Mary. Oh no, it's still guarded, so now we should be able to start this. Yes, of course. Let me pick a spot to stand guard. Are we gonna see our first world ender? That's what I'm wondering. Something tells me things are not gonna go as planned. And that's kind of what we want.
Deus is so boring here. We should all be in the front lines instead of just sitting around here on our butts. We're not doing nothing, Reynard. We're guarding the army's supplies.
Supplies are the lifeline of an army, Reynard. If anything, we should be honored to be entrusted with a task so important.
No swinging weapons around, no shouting on the top of our lungs, no feeling the heat of battle. How can I feel honored with such a measly chore like this?
I see no reason to prefer the front lines to this seemingly meager task. It may be safe and easy, but even Lucien has testified to its importance. Indeed, tasks such as this are usually reserved for the privileged, though I must say sometimes it favors the incapable.
Hey, I know who you're talking about.
Apologies, Sir Arthur, I meant not.
I'm a Durandal who can't wield a sword. Who else could be more incapable than me?
I'm sure you have other qualities.
It's my sister who wields the sacred sword, but people still talk about me all the time. All I ever wanted was to entertain others with my music. Is that too much to ask for? Tell me, squires, should we not chase our own dreams even if they are not the ones expected of us? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's just tiring, you see, playing deaf all the time.
Sir Arthur, can Illy ask you to play that thing in your hand?
This lute? Why would you want to hear all of it all of a sudden?
Sir Arthur wants to entertain others with music, right? Reynard is bored. Illy's scared of the war. Arya feels bad for saying something she shouldn't have. Isn't this a good time for us to be entertained?
You're right, little elf. It's a good time indeed. I hope this song of mine can soothe your uneasy heart, squires.
So we get some music. Is it any good?
It'll attract world enders, man. Shut up.
He's pretty good. I'm entertained.
Lord Arthur is actually very skilled with this instrument.
'Tis not that I have ever doubted it, but I did not expect this kind of mastery. What?
Sorry, can you stop playing? Beg pardon? Stop playing the lute, right now!
Isaac, can thou be so rude? Sir Arthur is in the middle of...
Didn't you hear that? Are you sure you're not daydreaming?
Oh god.
His song attracted enemy scouts! Eek, no, don't kill me!
That's not good. Let's fight him.
Ready your weapons, protect the supplies! At last, some action! Now this is what I've been waiting for! Come at me, monsters!
There you go, some world enders. I'm not sure if they're giants or if they're just kind of like humans painted in blue. So let's attack. Do I have anything that would come in handy? No, I don't. So let's fight, and of course we'll do Battlefield Tyrant, because I don't know if they have a lot of special abilities, but there you go, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Oh, wow, perfect, beautiful, Lucien, I love you. And now we fight. Oh, they're not that tough, actually, he's already weak. Bam, oh, and he's dead.
Yes!
Perfect, wow. Oh my god, she counters almost every time now. Jeez Louise, this is awesome. Look at that. We kicked their butts. What did we get out of it? Some steel. Oh yeah, and wooden effigy or effigy? I don't know what that is. Shouldn't they be dead? Okay, there you go. We survived. Their strength is inhuman. I don't know, man. We kicked their butts. I don't know what you're talking about. And those were just 3. Imagine fighting dozens of them out there in the battlefield. That was tough. A tough fight. No, it wasn't. What are you guys all talking about? Thank the Deus we're safe. The supplies are untouched, too.
We? You didn't do anything. Everyone fought, but you just stood there.
Well, I was protecting the carriage. If they had come near the carriage, surely I would have defended it with all my might. That's odd, though. You were the closest to them when they ambushed us, Sir Arthur. Why didn't they attack you? Why wait for us, who clearly looked more in a fighting shape?
Luck must have a way of its own. No need to overthink things, Camille. Sometimes the world looks simple because it is.
Huh, was he trying to lure the world enders to the camp with this instrument? What is that sound?
That's the horn to signal victory. The army must have won their fight.
Looks like it.
Long live the Old North! Long live the Lord General!
Oh.
Brave men and women, the day is ours!
That pincer tactic was amazing, Seb. Choosing Longtooth Pass as our battlefield was brilliant. A lot of lives have been saved this day. You should be proud.
Yet, far from enough. We still lost a lot of good soldiers and many are injured.
Being too hard on yourself again, as usual. That face could use a smile or two, you know.
He'd only be satisfied if soldiers don't die with their heads chopped off. Though I somewhat agree, more battles lie ahead, and with this many wounded, we'll need a place to regroup with the Durandal's army from Farblade. The town of Moncalm is nearby. Its walls are defensible. There we can tend to the wounded while preparing for the offensive to White Rock.
Moncalm, isn't that home to House Ulysses? Ulysses? The Stargazers? They won't have an army to write home about, but it's a lovely town to take shelter in.
Congratulations, my lords and lady. The battle was won.
I'm sure this is merely the start of a more glorious victories, yes?
I hope it's that easy.
Ah, my lord is being humbled. Everyone knows the Ravager has never lost a war. We have the Guru and the Faithkeeper, and Sooth the Durandal will join as well. There's no way we'd lose this, right?
Shut up, you imbecile!
Whoa, what the heck? What did I do wrong?
War isn't so simple. You think you understand how difficult it is to plan a battle? If you think it's easy, then be a real Durandal and lead an army of your own. A musician making light of war. Huh. Not 20 years ago, Farblade had the finest knights in the realm. Now it has you. You want to play music? Fine, but don't just sit on your ass and ask others to win a war for you.
Jeez, that's a little harsh.
Save your breath, Ross. There are more pressing matters. Squires.
Yes, Lord General?
Northeast of here lies the town of Moncalm. We'll soon move there for our next base. Go on ahead of us. Tell the lord of the town, Avon of House Ulysses, that we're coming. Ask him to prepare all the food, medicine, and shelter his house has.
Should I come along, Lord General?
Unfortunately, they'll be quicker without you.
Jeez.
Soldiers!
Yes, Lord Generals!
Bury our dead and give them proper honors. Tend to the badly wounded so they can walk. I want every single one of you ready to march in 6 hours. Now move it. What are you squires still standing for? Move!
Well, chapter 4, that's where we start. A broken city. Something tells me that, what the heck? Let's take a quick peek at, Longtooth Pass. I feel like we might have missed something. Any shinies? Anything? Okay, so there's nothing on here. And alright, so that was a waste. And Moncalm's over there. We can't go to Farblade, unfortunately, so I guess we'll go directly to Moncalm. See, that's what's kind of unfortunate about this kind of like map. You can only go where there are doors. So if we wanted to level up and grind on higher level difficulty monsters for some reason, we wouldn't be able to because of White Rock Hills. Now I would like to go back to the war camp to upgrade my weapons because I got steel now. But I assume Moncalm will also have a blacksmith. So, oh, what the heck is this? This is not the city we were supposed to find. So they invaded here. Deus, what happened here?
The Worldenders must have come here before us. Look at this mess. If we hadn't won the battle before, I can't imagine what kind of damage they would have done to other cities as well.
Illy can't hear movements and voices from ahead. Movements? You mean the Enders are still here? Yes, Illy thinks so, but it's not just Enders. Illy thinks there are human voices as well.
Humans? They might be survivors. You're right. We should hurry up and try to find them.
Don't let your guard down, though. Those Enders really know how to put up a fight. Alright, well, I'm not convinced that the Enders know how to... This guy's walking backwards. He was moonwalking towards us. That's how confident these guys are. Okay, Cold Rage. That's fine. Might as well fight this one. And you do your Battlefield Tyrant, you magnificent, beautiful person. With the shield on, she's extremely good at... Look at that. Okay, so she took more than half the damage. Sorry. What was that? There's like a limit to how long the shield lasts. It's one turn, but also up to half your health or something? I forget what it is exactly, but... There you go. That's what I wanted to see. I don't think she's had 3 defense turns. Yeah, there you go. Next round we have to do Battlefield Tyrant again. She's a little beat up, but nothing really bad. And we will do... Oh, I can't do it yet, so we'll attack then. Oh no, now it's gone for real. Oh, man. Ooh, that is nice. Cold Rage. Perfect. His attack up is up by 50%, so he won't live to do that again. And I will use Battlefield Tyrant, just in case. Finish him off. And he's dead. Do we get more steel? No, but we get some wooden effigy, so... Huzzah, I guess. Now let's look for survivors. Well, I would like... Oh, okay, that's... See, that's what I meant about... In the previous episode, I was talking about how the map is hard to... It's hard to tell where the background and the ground starts, and I thought I could walk on top of these rocks. Alright. I don't recall if I saved, and as a saving addict, I probably should. There you go. And, I'm gonna look around a bit more. I'll take this guy out. Ooh, wow, okay. That's not good. Thankfully, we have the shield. Arya's shield is very useful in this situation. She can try and kill this one in one shot. No, I really wanted her to... Alright, Battlefield Tyrant. Alright, so he might be able to kill one of them in one shot. Nope. Wow, okay, these are actually pretty tough monsters. And my Battlefield Tyrant is good, but there's no counters here. Oh, wow. How useless. Well, I'll fight this one, because there's no way we can start a fight on another one. Oh, okay, somehow there was damage back. I guess I'll just attack this one. If he had a critical, maybe he could have died, but it's not the case, I guess. Ow. So everybody's poisoned now, but everybody's also getting weak, so I should probably fight this one. But this one's up next, so let's try and finish this guy off. Oh, dang it. I was kind of hoping... yeah, I guess I'll finish this guy off now. It's kind of hoping that... Oh, man. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, finish this guy. And, with poison, she's in trouble. But I think with both Reynard and her... Come on, okay, good. And now we're good. She hasn't been that weak in a long time, but unfortunately ranged attacks don't seem to trigger the Battlefield Tyrant. So against spiders, we will no longer use that, we won't use that ability anymore. Instead, we'll do an extra attack. It does raise her defense, which is nice. Alright, more world enders. Block. Now this is a battle where Battlefield Tyrant comes in handy, because these are all melee attacks. And we'll try and take out this one before he gets another turn, but I don't really think it's gonna happen. How? I didn't think so. Come on, die. He's weak, but he won't die. Come on, give me some counters. Yeah, I will attack him because he won't get it, so he doesn't get an extra attack. It was probably a waste, but it doesn't matter. Okay, this is really easy, and now Reynard's gonna get really strong because he gets 6 stamina after this attack. Bam! Look at that! Wow, 1,000. Awesome. She doesn't have her Battlefield Tyrant anymore. Oh, her defense is down, but that's okay. He's dead. He's going to die. Oh, okay, there you go. I thought he hadn't died. Well, you know what, guys? These battles actually last a lot longer than I thought they would, and we're at the 30-minute mark, so I will end the episode here. In the next episode, we will explore the rest of Moncalm. So as always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I appreciate all of it, and I will see you next time. Bye now. Hey guys. Thank you very much for watching my video. I appreciate every single view. If you enjoyed what you watched, feel free to take a look at the next video or peek at a random video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next time.